The lights are about to go on.
Go off. Oh, and here we go.
It's
1,
one
2,
line, two line,
3,
three line.
4, 5 red lights, and
And
it's
they're
lights
roughing
out, and away we go.
away.
You can see Fishnoob getting a way better start than Pirvana. Pirvana had to move, had a bit of wheel
I
spin
think
off the line, and
Piervana
now
had
going
a
all the way
better
down the
start.
straight. Here comes uh, who is it gonna?
Pit
Fishnoob, and now
lane
going.
drivers are out. Basically, the start of the second race. It looks like it's the Ferrari in the lead. Is that Bali?
Lead.
It is Bali who is in the lead, and another Ferrari went wide. That
Is
was
now going 3
AMG,
wide, 3
lost 8
abreast. Is that
places.
4 abreast? No, that is 3 abreast. With the AlphaTauri, I think, of Pikachu. Yeah. Pikachu's definitely... No, that's Ramza, sorry. Ramza. That's Ramza ahead
Pierre had a
in
terrible
second
start down to
place.
P5.
Yeah. He had a bit of wheel spin off the line, and he didn't get the traction that he needed off with those hards that he is using right now at the current moment. But he will have to play the long. He is playing the long game here, so we will see
Snoop
him at
has
the end of the
taken the lead
race.
in his AlphaTauri. Now
And
going
he's
through the
he has a
exits. Oh, he
moment.
loses it.
He has a
Has a bump.
moment. That's at least one.
That
That's
is
a cut,
Tromsø
definitely.
now.
That's definitely a
Going
cut
in the
right
lead.
there. As now Ramza takes the lead and Bali just behind him. Oh, Fishnoob. Yeah, he did. Oh, Ramza got a cut as well. Ramza did get a cut. As now, we
Is
go
Bali in a good place?
to the front fight. Here comes
Here
Bali.
also
Yeah,
had
here
little
comes
trouble,
Bali
I
on
think.
Ramza.
Down a bit.
Well, that's Fishnoob on Ramza, and Fishnoob is doing very well to fight Ramza here, and now going around that final corner, down the main straight we go. Looks like Fishnoob is officially taking the lead from Ramza, and he's gapped him by 6/10 already.
I think someone went off. Or at least
Yeah.
some
Oh.
people on the bumps. So it looks like everyone made it through lap 1.
Yeah.
AMG is actually picking up some speed now.
Yeah,
Did lose it
AMW
in the
is really
second
doing
corner.
really
Now
well.
he
He is a
is
sector
going
3,
back.
purple sector 3. As now Fishnoob and Bali are currently the two that are pulling away from the pack. Who is that
Tromsø
in the
just hit
background?
the
I'm pretty
wall.
sure was that Ramza. That was Ramza.
That
I
was
think he had a
Ramsay.
moment there.
I think he just
think
got a
Ramsay
little
had a
close
moment.
to the bridge wall. That was
Yeah,
odd.
he had a moment there. But Pirvana now crucially back up into 3rd place, I think. Yeah, he's back into 3rd place. Definitely,
Yeah, making a
as
little bit
the
gap.
whole
He's going
train
for the
behind.
move on P2.
Yeah. As AMW
Oh,
holding that
moment.
whole pack behind.
Bali losing a little bit of rear end there, and that I think
Is
makes
gonna
it
invite
easier
Pirvana.
for yeah.
Pirvana is gonna try to take the position here. Is he gonna try to go to the outside or to the inside here, Pirvana? It's a little bit
It's
laggy
hard
for
to
me, so
see.
I'm going to have to...
It's not just for you. We have to look at the timing boards at what they say.
Just now going all the way down through the next 2 corners. Here
Side
comes
by
Pirvana
side.
now. Is he gonna go to the outside? Oh, he's gonna switch to the inside. And is he gonna make that move
Beautiful.
work? He's
did.
done it. He's done it. Yeah, he's done it.
It's
It's now going all the way
nice.
down the main straight. Here we go. Down into the next, down into turn 1, into the banking we go, and you can see there Pirvana is he overtaking Fishmove right now? Pirvana has the fastest lap currently,
He
and it's
is
a
overtaking Fishnoob.
44.4, and Fishnoob is
And there's
under
someone
threat
wide.
against
Who
Pirvana.
was
It's going to be
that?
3 abreast going into that chicane. It's not very good if you go 3 abreast through that chicane. But now going into the next 2 corners,
spun
down
around.
that mini back straight we go. It looks like Pirvana is going to lead maybe this race, but Fishnoob is doing very well to keep up with Pirvana. And Fishnoob is on mediums as
Something happened
well.
in the background. In the
Just
background,
now,
BB Queen went wide, and Leon actually had to make a pit stop already.
Oh, that's
So
going to be a dent in their race. As now we go back to the front fight. You can see there, Bali is already overtaken Fishnoop. His Fishnoop's tires gone off officially. Because he had a really good start.
Something just brought up by me. Razor Hype is currently the leader in the championship, and he is down in P15.
Oh, well, that's not good for the championship leader, is it?
P13 now. I'm quickly looking up at the standings. AMG second in the standings. Thank you, Knee. This is really playing out in AMW's favor.
Yeah, AMW is very much benefiting from this. Because currently they're only separated by, I think, 7 points, if I remember correctly. Is going
close
into
separation is the top 4 people. They are all within 1 second.
1/10, yeah, within half a second. They're all within half a second. As now Pirvana takes the lead. Rom's just 400s behind. As you can see, Fishnoop 3/10 and Bali 5/10. That is absolutely mad. And you can see there, Ramza challenging Pirvana here. The pole sitter is trying to hold onto first here at the current moment. As you can see, here comes Ramza. He's gonna try to maybe make a move on Pirvana here, and has he passed Pirvana into the S section? They go. No, they are side by side. Is Ramza going to overtake Pirvana here? Pirvana has a little bit of a moment. Has that made Ramza officially take the lead here? Ramza has mediums at the current moment on his car, as Ramza barely edges out Pirvana here. But Pirvana might have a comeback. He might have an answer to Ramza's pace, and he does. He's gonna keep that lead. It's now Ramza
huge amount of
having to deal with.
Time.
Yeah, Ramza's gonna have to deal with Pika and Bali, and I mean Pika and the 2 Ferraris.
That is a Alfa. No, that's Alfa Romeo of 7 or 7, whatever you want to call it. He is off without a front wing, and it looks like he is out.
Has he crashed?
It looks like he's getting out of the car.
He's out of his car. So is that a yellow at least? Or is it just completely safe?
I actually can't. I mean, I can see the tractors there, and he's set. So I guess it's safe.
How is Pika taking the lead? Pika's taking the lead.
What?
How is Pirvana dropped to 5th? He's dropped 2 seconds behind the leader, and now he's gonna have to cause way. Bali has a purple sector now. This has completely changed the narrative here. Is now here comes Pika currently fighting for first against his teammate and AMW. And Bali as well. Bali's in the mix. Here comes Pirvana fighting back. Pirvana is now has passed, I think, is that Bali? Yeah, no, he has passed Bali. Or is that AMW? I'm not too sure. Because now he's fighting the 2 Ferraris at the current moment.
But anymore.
It's now here comes Ramza. He's 6/10 ahead of his teammate. It's a 1-2 for AlphaTauri at this current moment. Good for the constructor standings.
Having a good time.
But currently Ramza is sitting in 4th place with 27 points, tying with Bali. So if he does get a win out of this and Razor finishes out of the top 10, this might become a really spicy battle for the championship here. It might be a 3-way battle. As currently Pika overtakes his teammates. Top 3 are only separated by 2/10, under 2/10.
Now AMW is fighting for the lead.
Yeah, AMW is fighting for the lead. Here comes Pika doing his defense, masterful defense.
Contact spike is over.
As now here they go into the chicane. Here comes Pika to the inside. He's gonna have to defend that one. They were side by side across the first sector split. As Bali was 4/10 within that, he might be able to get a move on his teammate, or maybe even Pika As Pirvana is also there with Ramza just behind him. As we go all the
It's
way
just
down
Pika
into the
ahead.
next few corners, here comes Pika. It seems like Pika has a better... He's better cornering than everyone else. He has better cornering speed, so he's probably running a higher downforce setup than everyone. No, it doesn't look like it. Although I feel like Bali is going a little bit slower on the straights than everyone else.
Yeah, Bali actually lost a lot of time.
Yeah.
This
It's not
this,
Ramza's
sector.
up into P3. He's gonna probably try to overtake for the lead here. He's going up against AMW and Pika. Pika is going really slow on the straights. Is he regenning? He's now going all the way down into the next corner. Oh, Ramza's gone a little bit too wide there, and he's gonna lose a few positions. He's gone too wide on the entry. That's gonna cost him a position or two.
A lot of time.
He's down into 4th, tying with Fishnoob from that 3rd sector split.
Stan is trying to keep up with the top 6, but it looks like he is struggling with that.
Yeah,
but yeah, all of them separated by 1 second, so they really know how to put on a good show.
As now Chris comes into this battle, this will be even more interesting. 7 cars for the win. As onto the midfield we go. Actually, no, to the back we go. From Razors leading this train, but it's a different kind of train, as they are fighting for 12th as well. But now we go back to the front. Let's see who is leading. It looks like it's AMW who's leading, and it's Ramza who's trying to overtake him. It's now going down into the next few corners. You can see there Ramza, Pikachu, and AMW having a fight here. 3 abreast. You can see there one of the Alpha Tauris having a problem. But here they go into the 2nd sector split. We'll see who's in front here. It's so close between the 4 of them. As you can see, 1/10. 1/10 separating the top 3. As now here they go into the next few corners. You can see there. Is that Ramza in the lead now? I don't know. It's so close between the top 6.
Vana is joining up in the fight as well. It was first AlphaTauri versus Ferrari. Now it's just everyone's game.
As now into the next few corners, you can see Pierre Vana back in the fight. He's right up there as well. So Pole Sitter is right there as Pika leads with a 5/10 gap to AMW, and AMW is trying to fight Bali, and Bali's gonna try to have to defend against Ramza, and Ramza's trying to defend against Pirvana. It's now going all the way down into the next few corners. You can see there all of them crowding down into turn 3. This is the chaos we get and we want in USA around here in Texas. Now here we go into the next few corners. You can see there Pikachu leading currently by a 2/10 gap, but I don't believe that, because currently here comes AMW with an immense amount of speed, and now into the next few corners. You can see there Ramza's right there as well. Ramza's made a few comebacks actually from 5th. Is now going down into the next few corners. You can see Chris in the background.
Track limits.
Ooh, track limits. There's now, here comes Pikachu trying his best to try and hold on to the lead. But you can see Pirvana's right up there as well. Pirvana's, I think, up into 3rd? Yeah, he's up into 3rd. Pirvana's up in 3rd. Ramza's trying to steal the fastest lap from Motto, which is a 43.2. He probably could do it.
Let's not forget, all these guys still have to pit, so that might be a very important part of the race for them.
Yeah,
Evan
the strategy will have to come into play
down,
here.
so it's going to be, who knows, maybe Evan can put in some bits if he is on the hard tire, but
yeah, he has to play the long game there as well as BB Queen. BB Queen and Evan have to work together to play the long game. Because I know for a fact, I think BB Queen was on hards last time I saw him.
We have a crash.
Oh,
and
who is that?
It's for
Reed. It's for Reed. It's for Reed has crashed, and is that on track?
It is on track. That is just.
It might be on track. It might be on track. Wait, no. I think the leaders are about to go through there, but Pirvana he's currently ahead of everyone. And he is currently leading. So if the safety car, I think, no, actually, if the safety
Doesn't
car
look
comes
like
out,
it.
it might not help Pirvana here. This will actually hinder
Only
Pirvana's
get
race.
more people into the race, but there will be
Into
no
the
safety car,
into the lead battle. But everyone on mediums is begging for a safety car right now. No safety car
making a
has
gap.
been reset, so that's gonna deal a lot more damage to the guys on mediums, which I think is Ramza and no, it's only Ramza. I think it's on the mediums, or is it AMW? I think I saw AMW on medium. No.
You know,
Oh
it
no,
looks
Fishnoob on
like,
mediums. Sorry.
It looks like Piervana has saved
Yeah,
up his tires a bit more, and now
Yeah, he's
the
using
other
a
guys are
lot
having a little
more.
bit more trouble.
Is now going into the next few quarters. Pirvana finally showing his pace. The pole sitter is now gonna start pulling away. He had a 1 second gap to.
Well, not if
Oh my
Pika has
lord! It's
anything to say about
42.4
it.
now. The fastest lap. Pika just done a 43.3. He is currently 9/10 faster a lap. But now here comes Pikachu with the DRS. He's pulled away by a mile.
I was definitely saving up some energy in there, because I have no idea how he lost 2 seconds otherwise.
Yeah. It's now Pika having a green first sector, so no one is currently matching Pirvana's first sector. No one has an answer to Pirvana's first sector. Although I think the second sector is pretty beatable because everyone's been trading that one.
It is Leon. Meanwhile,
Oh,
he's down
Leon! What
into
happened to Leon?
16.
He has no front wing.
Lost his wing.
Oh, he's gonna be lapped in a few
Oh.
seconds. If he can't get on, he's gonna get lapped.
Well, that's not a surprise, but the main thing is, how did he lose the front wing and still continue going?
I think he almost sent it into the wall and just it clipped the front wing. I think only the front wing. Oh, it's either the oversteer. That's the problem with the cars here. Is when you don't get when you don't have a front wing, it just becomes unbelievably oversteery and understeery at the same time. It's like an F14T. Is now going down into the next few corners. You can see Pika already lapping him, as Leon is going to have to come into the pits there. He's going into the pits now, but you can see there the lead fight. Pika, Pirvana, and AMW and Ramza have gapped the field by quite a bit. So this might not be a 7-car battle anymore, at least.
Who knows? They're still having to pit. You never know.
As now we're going to have to wait for them to pit. I don't know the how much life the hearts have left, but it's probably going to die off very, very soon. There's now here. There you go. There's the whole pack right behind them. You can see Fishnoob at the end of that pack. Or is that AMW? No, that is Bali.
Looks like
it's now going down into the next few corners. You can see Pirvana having a lock on Pikachu. As now here comes Pirvana. He's officially taken the lead, but here comes Pikachu. He has an answer to Pirvana, and now going all the way down into the next few corners. Here comes Pikachu. Has he? No, he's just side by side. He's just right behind Pirvana right there. You can see he's sniffing that rear end of Pirvana's. As now here they go round that down through that final banking. They go. You can see Pikachu having more of an inside line, and he is overtaken Pirvana. Pirvana's might even get a lose a position to AMW at this point. Is now going through down the straight he goes. You can see Pirvana having the DRS, and is that going to prove crucial here? As now Pirvana with DRS the whole way. As now Ramza, the first of the lead group to pit, and he's going to another set of mediums. So is he going to go medium, soft? Is what I'm thinking. Or is there no tire roll?
I do not know if there's a tire rule. There is no tire rule, thank you, Nick.
Oh, no
Yeah,
tire rule.
also
Okay, so that
pitting,
makes
so I
sense.
think the pit window has opened for most of these guys.
So is Pirvana and Pika trying to go for softs here? Oh, that'd be too much of a stretch, to be honest.
That's gotta be too much. 10 laps. Soft.
Yeah.
Oh, Ivana's
No,
rear
so,
end almost said
I
goodbye
mean,
there.
if they pit on lap 16, that might not be much of a stretch, but it is pretty much of a stretch if they pit on lap 16. It's 7 laps with softs. That is not a gamble to take, usually. It's now going all the way down into the next few corners. You can see Pirvana not pushing much compared to, and Pikachu as well. You can see AMW, sorry, nearly said Pirvana. AMW right behind these two. I think they are trying to pull away from the pack that is behind Evan. I think they're trying to pull away and not go into Evan here because
losing time.
you can see Ramza not doing very well with his new mediums. I think he just has to get up to temperature because now you can see there Pika still has some life in the hards. It still has some life. 2/10 up in that last sector. From the last sector he put out like a few laps ago when Pirvana had the fast lap.
Here's always
Now Fish is going to box, and what tires is he going on to? He's gone on to another set of mediums. I guess Pirvana and Pika are going to try to stretch their hearts as much as possible. Hope there's a safety car, I guess, as well as AMW.
P6. It's pretty impressive if you realize that he was the leading pit starter. And he is on the hard, so he might as well go to the same strategy as Pierre. If he's only 14 seconds behind from the leaders, he might be in a pretty good place.
Yeah, might be. As now Fear comes out of the pits with fresh softs. That's a very interesting play from a very bold play, actually, from Haas.
I mean, if you're down that far, you gotta play bold, or you gotta go home, one of the two.
Yeah. But that might be a bit of a stretch for the softs there. You might have to pit another time. Might. I say that. Because now Pikachu has made a little bit of a mistake, and that's gonna invite AMW now somehow. Because now probably AMW and Pirvana are very hungry for that lead.
Hit the wall.
Pirvana had hit. He had a bit of a mistake.
In the wall, but he is fine.
Yeah. And now here comes AMW having to fight Pika now. This is not going to help them both because you can see there in the background, you can see there Fishnoop and Ramza having both purple sectors in that second sector. Is now going into the next few corners. He had no ERS at one point, I think, at the straight. But here comes Pirvana just cruising ahead of both of them. Now Pirvana having another purple sector.
Where did he get that from? Sure, he has low fuel.
Those hards are his front right is on 78%, and he's managed to bring out a purple sector. That is sub. I can't even. I'm speechless.
Oh, that is Pika.
Oh, that's Pika. No, that is Pika having a moment.
Went a little too wide, or a little too close to the barriers, I think, because he just went on two wheels.
Is now Pirvana going into the next section. And now he's gonna go up to that second sector split, and what is that gonna be? Ooh, yellow, but by 6/10. I mean, it is pretty much self-explanatory because they have not pit. They've been on these hards for 15 laps. It's about to be open for their pit window here. Lap 16 is probably where they're gonna start thinking of pitting, or maybe this lap even. It's now going around that final corner. You can see there, now Pirvana is going into the pits. He's gonna run that undercut against Pika here and AMW. But has Ramza done his job? Has he executed this to perfection? It's not
Now it's
Pirvana. He's
gonna
gonna
be
come out of the pits.
interesting.
Pirvana has overcut Ramza. He's officially overcut Ramza. Where is BB Queen gonna pop up? No, BB Queen's behind Pirvana, and Pirvana is behind Evan. But Evan, remember, crucially, Evan is Pirvana's teammate.
And
So that's gonna help Pirvana a lot. And now he's on the mediums. He's now AMW and Pika are having a massive fight. Because Ramza has a penalty.
If you ask me, AMW and Pika will have to pit very soon, or they're going to have to try to stay out for softs, because, well, Caravana is going to get very close to them now as the time goes on.
I think they might have to box now. They have no choice but to respond. Because I don't think the tire life on the hards are very good anymore. Yeah, AMW's is 85 on that front right. And Pikachu's is 87. They're not doing too bad, actually. They might actually extend this to the softs, which will play very interestingly. As now Jaw has a purple sector 1, sorry, by 2/10.
Yeah, but he's
now
43 seconds behind, so it's not going to do much to him.
Yeah, it's not going to do much for him, and he's out of the top 10, so I don't know if he's going to be even awarded that 1 point.
Something of note,
now
Leon is apparently on hot lap for the entire race so far, as Pika going into the box.
Yeah, he's going to have
AMW
to.
staying out.
There's now Chris. Wait, no. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it was AMW that was going to pit, but never mind. Chris pitting, and he's going on to a set of. Is that mediums? Yeah, just mediums. Okay, so Pika coming out
just behind Pierre.
Behind Pirvana. So that's gonna help Pirvana a lot. It just basically means that Pirvana is just undercut Pika here, and that's maybe gonna affect AMW's position here. He's lost 6/10, and you can see there Pirvana 3/10 in that first sector. Remember, it's a 5/10 improvement from his last purple first sector. The time that he got a 100th out of that first sector, and now he's improved by an extra 5 because Ja had a 2/10 improvement and Pirvana had a 3/10 improvement. So I think it's around 6/10. And here comes Moto with a 2/10 improvement from Pirvana's. It's not going to do much if he can't get into the top 10. There's now Evan trying to hold his ground here. He's going to try to defend as much as possible against Pikachu. He's gonna do everything he can to try and help his teammate here. As now Pirvana gets a purple second sector by 5/10.
I think he has gained around 4 seconds since he's pitted. So yeah, AMW, you need to.
AMW's he's gonna be behind, definitely behind. As now here comes Bali as well, double stack from Ferrari. It's gonna be maybe just perfect for Ferrari here. Yep, just perfect. As now here comes AMW out of the pits. He is going to be behind Pirvana, and he's gonna be behind Pika and Evan, but Evan has not pit, so we're gonna see how Evan's gonna deal with it. He does have DRS. Last lap was his personal best with a 43.1, as Pirvana with the fast lap with a 40.3.
Evan is off. He is rejoining, but he did lose a lot of time there. What I was going to say, do you think he's going to stay out for the entire race?
Well, I don't think that's going to be allowed, is it? I mean, if there is a safety car.
He is in P3.
He is in P3, yes, but he needs a safety car to save his race.
Tell us, are you forced to box at least once, or can you stay out if you feel like it?
I'm pretty sure the rules state that he has to. Oh, he has to pit. I think there is rules for that. I think that you have to pit.
Oh, Pika! Pika has lost the rear, but he has regained it, and that will definitely be in the favor of Pirvana.
Yeah, exactly. Pirvana having another 2/10 improvement, nearly 3/10 in that second sector. So this will be, I guess, the fight for the fastest lap.
Well, Evan will still need to pit, and that will put him down around P11, I assume, if he gets a good stop in.
No, maybe around
he
P10.
need to go
Oh,
very fast.
who is that? Wait, who is that? Was that Pika? That was Pika! Pika's lost an... Pika's lost...
Penalty?
I'm not sure. He was like completely sideways.
Or that must be the bump.
Oh, and there goes Evan into the pits, so that's where he comes out. Is going to be 9th. Because Razor just did come into the pits. Because now, here comes, oh, is that Evan? Evan has mediums on.
The fastest lap away.
But I think Evan is on the new fresh medium, so he's gonna have to try and get another extra point for his team. So I think that's what he's gonna do.
The fight for P3 is now raging up, or should I say P2, as Ramza, Pika and AMW are now fighting.
Yeah, they are pretty much fighting, and the rest of the pack is just behind there. You can see in the background, BB Queen, Bali, and Chris in the background, but you can see Chris and Bali especially doing their fight. You can see the two Alpha Tauris fighting. This is going to bring in AMW, which is not good for both of them. Either one of them, because AMW has both fresher tires than both of them each. You can see Ramza currently having currently in P2, sorry, as Pikachu in P3. You can see there AMW having another look at Pikachu. You can see there Ramza losing a lot of time. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Too wide on the entry.
One thing about Ramza is that he pitted way earlier than the rest, so his tires are pretty much
gone. Yeah, pretty much gone.
Pretty much as late as is allowed.
There's no
more safety car for the rest of the race.
So that is going to not help. I mean, Evan wasn't going to gain anything out of this, but he's now in P8 somehow.
8.3 seconds away.
Yeah, he is extending his lead.
Anymore. Unless the
he is extending his lead now.
Truly intense on him. Like
Bali has a fastest lap before of 39.8, and I think Razor and BB Queen or Evan could take that.
There are now currently 4 drivers fighting for P2, so
yeah, that's going to be this is a very interesting battle. You can see there the 2 Ferraris versus the 2 Alpha Tauris. And somehow AMW's dropped down to 5th in that pack. You can see Pika leading this pack now by a pretty safe margin compared to his rivals for a moment. But I'm not even sure. It's pretty laggy for me. So I'm not even sure who is ahead. No, it's Ramza. That is Pika. That is a pretty comfortable gap to Ramza,
like
and the rest.
Unique line is working pretty well, because he does now seem to be profiting off the speed.
Yeah,
Razor now putting up some speed as well. He's going to try to fight Evan for the fastest of the pit starters, I guess.
Oh no, BB Queen's gonna definitely take that fast lap. He has softs on, so that's going to be a little bit of
fastest lap.
He's not going to be having a fast lap, but he is going to have a fast lap next lap. This lap, should I say? Is now here he goes. Oh, Bali having a purple first sector. That's interesting. 100th up on, I think, was it Monto's first sector? I'm pretty sure Monto had the fastest first sector for a while. It's now here up. There goes BB Queen with a fast first sector by a 10th.
Little witch on the rear.
Now we go back to the front fight. You can see there Pikachu having
lost some time.
Yeah, and Pikachu's lost a lot of time apparently on the corner.
Yeah,
in the corner.
Lost it there. That was.
Yeah. Now going down into the next few corners, you can see Ramza having to try and defend against AMW there. You can see there AMW having a look at Ramza. He is on it right on his gearbox at the current moment. I'm not even sure. I can't.
Also, something of
see
note:
the
Razor
fight
Hype
properly.
has just overtaken Evan. So
And that's
he's
gonna-
going to try to get as many points as he can for the championship.
There's now AMW doing very comfortably in P4.
Pirvana losing time. 5.8.
Yeah, Pirvana's finally losing time.
I mean, it's still 2
Yeah.
laps, so he has time left.
I don't think it's gonna be within that. Yeah, it's now coming round the final corner. You can see Razor. Oh, Mato! Mato is doing very good on those softs. As now you can see there, BB Queen overtaking Razor, and he's gotten the fastest lap with a 37.9. I'm pretty sure Razor had it. Yeah, Razor did have it for a brief moment before BB Queen got it. As here comes Mato across the line. This will be
Mato running out of
very
fuel.
much a qualifying lap here by Mato. It's a 37.1.
He's not gonna run
it's
out of
not
fuel
too
now,
far.
is he?
Oh wait, Pirvana! Is he gonna run out of fuel?
No, Pirvana can't run out of fuel. He should be pretty
He's on
safe with how
6%.
he is. 6%. I haven't raced enough to know.
I'm
that
not even
means.
sure if he's gonna make it.
But look at the time coming down. That's the more interesting part.
Yeah, because he's on lean, I think. Yeah, definitely. Pirvana needs to. They might actually catch him in that last sector. If they get on with it, they might actually be able to get Pirvana in that last sector.
I mean, look at Bali. He has 11%. Pika has 6. so
Pika's
that's not
6. No,
very much.
Pika will definitely make it, but the question is,
Crash.
will
He has a
Pirvana
crash.
make it? Oh,
Massive crash in the rear. Who was that? That was Jan? No, it was his teammate, I think.
was it
I did
BB
see
Queen?
someone going off.
No.
Was that Moto? It was Moto.
Moto. Oh, Moto.
Anyway,
Oh, and
don't
he's
worry.
reset.
Oh, yeah, AMW 3.5 seconds to Pierre. And
I
AMW
think
has
no. If they do get on with it, they might catch him. 1.1 seconds up. 1.1 seconds down at every sector by Pirvana. He might. No, they might actually get it. That is so much time gained. Pirvana might not actually get the win
1.9.
here. You can see there, AMW is right there. AMW might get the win here if he does get on with it. You can see BB Queen having a purple first sector, but we are focusing on this front fight. You can see the Pirvana having a moment. He needs to use all of his resources. He needs to save.
Going for it.
AMW is going to
Side by
find
side.
overtake Pirvana. He has done it.
Takes it.
AMW is going to take the lead, and crucially, he's going to take maybe even the lead of this championship.
But does he also
No, you
have
can see
enough? That's the
Pirvana. He's
question.
losing
I
all the
think
positions.
he has
He's going to be dropping the pole. The person the Pirvana who was on pole is not. He was leading
losing
almost.
all the
He was
places now.
very comfortable in those last few laps, but round
winner of the race
corner comes AMW. He's gonna come home to win the Texas Grand Prix. There goes AMW across the line. You can see that Pika beating Bali to second and Pirvana from first to fourth in a single lap.
It has been disaster for Pirvana, but it is amazing for AMW as he is now.
There
the
goes
leader
BB Queen with the
in
fastest lap.
championship.
37.1.
If my math
That is officially
correct.
the fastest lap.
Razor in
That was a
P7
bit of a
just
messy
on the line.
race.